guys, it's Meg. What's up? What's poppin'? Welcome to the podcast. And before we begin this episode, this is the first episode that is going to be 100% done on the new laptop. So can we please, in whatever religion you believe in, whatever language you feel most comfortable in, please pray for me because I'm nervous. There was one plugin I had before that I loved and it was not responding to this new laptop, but I got it to finally work. So I'm very excited to have that back. Before we skirt, which unfortunately, let's just have a moment of silence. We lost our skirt music. But that's okay, because we're 11 seasons in. We need some new sounds anyways. That's how I'm trying to view it. But let's get into the actual episode now. Some of us collect some little items often referred to as trinkets. But what are they and why do we collect them? And I have two sources. The first source is architecturaldigest.com, and the article was called The Unadulterated Joy of Trinkets and Knickknacks. And it was from December 23rd of 2024, so it's actually not that old. And it says that they're often known as trinkets, knickknacks, and tchotchkes, or collectibles. Definitely didn't pronounce the third one right. But it is said that since the beginning of time, humans have always been this way with collecting things, functional or not. And this is a quote. Who is it by? It is by Georgia Someri, who is an LA interior stylist and designer. They said, collecting is such a part of the human identity, and the desire to display things even in a minimal space is in our nature. From childhood, most of us collect something, be it pebbles or stickers. Which is so true. I had a rock collection growing up. I might still have a rock collection. I just love a good rock. I love a good crystal. That's definitely one of my trinkets that I collect. Then I have another quote from Carol Gardens. I have no clue who they are because I did not write it down. But this person said, knickknacks are displays of interest, taste, and love. Splatters are joy. What? I put splatters are joy throughout a space. Hey, what's up? It's Editing Meg, and I don't know why I didn't process this when I was recording it because it makes sense now. Splatters of joy in a space. A person's knickknacks are items that hope to witness and live among every day. And then it said that with so much history and significance, words like knickknacks or trinkets don't do these beloved collectibles justice. And then I have another quote from Renata Preet and Santiago Fernandez. They said that the history of a country can be told through its objects, and these objects reflects the country's reality. Its humor, dreams, fears, fantasies, and more. Which is honestly so true, I feel like, depending on the collectible. Because, some people collect stamps. Some people collect mugs. Some people collect keychains. And then there's other people who collect, Hot Wheels, which I guess would still, tell the history of things, or calico critters, or sunny angels, or crystals. I also feel like such a common thing to collect are coins or some type of card like sports, Pokemon, but I decided to look up what the number one thing collected according to Google is. And apparently it is coins. And then there's also stamps, trading cards, sports memorabilia, vintage and antique toys, comic books, vinyl records, and movie posters. I just love a good trinket. I just gave you 90% of my trinkets, but yeah, I love collecting crystals. I have so many crystals all over my room. Books. Oh my gosh, I love collecting books too. Correct me if I'm wrong. Don't correct me because I actually am not wrong with this. But book buying and collecting is a whole separate hobby from actually book reading. And I know all my book people will agree with me. I also have been into calico critters, especially the little mystery blind bags. I love a good blind bag. I don't know what it is about the blind bag, but it's just instantly serotonin boost. I've also been into sunny angels or Sony angels. I don't know. People pronounce it differently, but those little angel things that some people think are so ugly, I think they're so cute. What else have I been collecting? Wow, why can't I think of any of my collections? Oh, Smiskies. I started with Smiskies because of Sunny Angels too. I just keep collecting things. It's a problem. I just keep, if I find it, I'm gonna go oh, the blind bag keychains. That's what it is. I was like, there's something else I collect, but the blind bag keychains, those are also so fun to collect. I was collecting Squishmallows for a while. Kind of slowed down because I have too many of them. I honestly just started collecting them for my dog. She loves laying in them. I'm not getting into Jellycats. I do have one Jellycat. She's a little bear. I named her Willow. I'm tempted to get another one, but I'm not going to do it. Willow was also a gift, though, so I didn't technically pay. But yeah, I think that's all my trinkets. We definitely just skirted. It's actually not all my trinkets or things I collect. I forgot about mini brands, specifically the book ones. And the most important thing I collect that I can't believe I didn't remember is instruments. I love an instrument, especially used ones. I feel like there's so much stories behind a used instrument. Oh my gosh, I didn't even finish from this article. We have more things to talk about. I thought I was going on to the second source, we're not. It said the 5 principles for knickknacks. Number 1, proof of personality. Number 2, wear your heart on your shelves. I was going to say sleeves, but that is definitely a shelves. 3, mix the old and the new. 4, mind the materials. And 5, embrace handmade or secondhand. I love thrifting. I've said this before, but thrifting's got so expensive. I think because it's trending, and I know I said this in previous podcast episodes, but thrifting used to be so cheap and fun, and now it's like you pick something up, you're like, wow, I could actually get this cheaper new now, which is a problem. But I don't want to keep skirting this episode, so source number 2 is collectinsure.com, and it's psychology of collecting. Why do people collect things? And just remember, this may have a big fancy word known as psychology. But this is still the Hey Guys, It's Meg podcast. So don't forget, this is not going to be like that. So this is 7 mental health benefits of collecting things. You can use this to justify when you're collecting, when you're having your hobbies, when you're getting your little trinkets. And people are like, why do you have that? You just pull up this list. You tell them there are 7 mental health benefits of collecting. Number 1, creates curiosity. Number 2, improves creativity. Number 3, stress reduction. And I think we definitely need that, especially over the next 4 years in the United States of America. So the next time you buy a trinket, you blame it on that person. You're like, it's a stress reduction. Number 4, nostalgia. Number 5, improves organization skills. And I know you were thinking, how does trinket collecting improve organization skills? Well, they said it's because you're planning out how you're going to display them and organize them. 6, creates social connections. 7, may create career possibilities. It was saying that you would get so into it that you might actually want to pursue a career in that field. It also has the motivations behind collecting. It said emotional attachment, nostalgia from childhood, increased knowledge and learning, having fun and enjoyment, aesthetics, completeness, investment, sense of community, recognition, and the thrill of the hunt. Let me tell you about the thrill of the hunt. There is nothing more satisfying than trying to go and find these things. I remember when Squishmallows first came out, they were impossible to find. And me and my friend at the time literally went to 8 different stores. We just kept bopping around from store to store to store, and we finally found 2. And the thing is, the first one we found, which I actually have, my very first Squishmallow ever, she's a llamacorn in pink. I forget her name. The Squishmallow is named Alice, and she is from 2021. We saw her at first, and I was like, not really feeling her. She's cute, but I think I could find cuter. And then we went to 10 different stores, and we only found one little bird, and the other girl got it. So then I was like, let's go back to store number 1 and pray she's still there. And she was. So I took that as a sign, and I bought her. But yeah, there's just something about going and collecting things, and then you have rare ones like calico critters. I don't know what it is about those blind bags, but I have been blessed with finding the rare ones, the exclusive ones. And same thing with the keychains, the blind bag keychains. I keep pulling the exclusive A's and B's. But I know with my luck, if I went to go play the lottery, I would lose it. Of course, I would be blessed with getting stupid little trinkets, but not winning the lottery. I haven't pulled any rare Sony Angels yet, except I did pull I've just seen all over TikTok people have been obsessed with the bok choy from the fruit and vegetable collection. And that was like one of the very first ones I pulled. And then I rebought it because I was trying to get a different one. And I ended up pulling another bok choy. So maybe that is a little bit lucky. I don't know. But what about you? Do you have anything that you like to collect? Let me know. So the next time you see a little trinket and you're like, maybe I need it, maybe I don't, just know there's actually some health benefits behind collecting. And why not? Collect it. They're fun, they're cute, and they show off your personality. Thank you for tuning into this week's episode of Hey Guys, it's Meg. You can follow Hey Guys, it's Meg _podcast on Instagram for updates and good times. Come back next Monday at 9 a.m. where we're gonna talk all about the fisherman aesthetic. I'll see you on the flip side. Peace out, Girl Scouts.